Hello there. We didn't see you. We were just looking at this brand new book that we got from the library. Well, got from the bookshop first and then the library. One of the favourite places that the little blue dragon and Miss Ali from the library likes to visit is the bookshop. So, and there I find lots of new books to put into our library at school. So, what are we going to read today? Could it be this brand new book? Shall we have a look? But before we can do that, what do we need to do? We need to put our imagination hat on. And to do that, let's rub our hands together. Can we feel the imagination? Can we feel it? Oh! Imagine! Imagine a story. Imagine a book. Imagine a story. Open our eyes and let's have a look. All right. So this looks quite an interesting book. What's going on here? Thank you, little blue dragon. Right. Oh. So, what's that on the cover? Can you see? What do you think it is? Now the story is called Papa, Please Get the Moon for Me. Do you see the moon? When do we see the moon? It's in the sky and it's there all the time, but there's something very special about the moon, isn't there? I wonder if you can tell me what it is. So this story, Papa, Please Get the Moon for Me, is by our old friend Eric Carle. So thank you, Eric Carle, using your imagination, thinking up yet another brilliant story and interesting pages that I think probably gave the publishers quite a challenge to make. And why should we say thank you to the publishers? Because they take the authors and the illustrators' idea and they make it available for us to buy in the shops. So, and in this case, it is Simon and Schuster. So thank you, Simon and Schuster, for publishing this wonderful story by Eric Carle. And, the blurb. What does the blurb do? That's what we find on the back of the book. So the blurb tells us a little something about the story. So Monica wants to play with the moon. So her papa sets out to get it. It isn't easy to climb to the moon, but he finally succeeds, only to find it's too big to carry home. The way in which this problem is solved is a joyful surprise. This delightful story about a father's love literally unfolds as pages open dramatically, extending both outward and upward. Now, I think this could be quite an interesting book to read, not only the story, but trying to show you all the surprises as we go along through the book. Okay, are you sitting comfortably? I'm quite excited. Okay, are you sitting comfortably, little blue dragon? What's that? Yes, he is. So, Papa, please get the moon for me. Oh. So there is the house and there is the moon. Before Monica went to bed, she looked out of her window and saw the moon. The moon looked so near. I wish I could play with the moon, thought Monica, and reached for it. But no matter how much she stretched, she could not reach the moon. "Papa," said Monica to her father, "please get the moon for me." Oh, there's a blank page. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, Papa got a very long ladder. Oh my goodness me. How long is that ladder? Wow. I said it was going to be interesting reading this story. He then carried the very long ladder towards a very high mountain. Another blank page. Then Papa put the very long ladder on top of the very high mountain. Can we see? Gosh, look at that. Look at Papa. He's climbing up the ladder. Up and up and up he climbed. Look, he's nearly reached the moon. Oh. Oh my goodness, this page is so big. And there is Papa, and there is the moon. Oh my goodness. This page is so big I can hardly see the words. Finally, Papa got to the moon. "My daughter Monica would like to play with you," said Papa, "but you are much too big." "Every night I get a little smaller," said the moon. "When I am just the right size, you can take me with you." Look at that. What a huge moon. It was a full moon last night. Right, now let's see if I can carefully fold up the pages. Right, so, and indeed, the moon got smaller and smaller and smaller. When the moon was just the right size, Papa took it. Down and down and down he climbed. Can we see? Down the mountain, down the ladder, down the mountain, with the moon in his pocket. "Here," said Papa to Monica, "I have the moon for you." Monica jumped and danced with the moon. She hugged the moon and threw it into the air. But the moon kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and finally it disappeared altogether. Then, one night, Monica saw a thin sliver of the moon reappear. Each night, the moon grew and grew and grew until it was full again. Wow. There we go. Have you noticed that? If you look at the moon, that the moon is sometimes different sizes. It gets really, really big till it's a full circle, and then it gets really, really small until it's disappeared altogether. Well, I enjoyed that story. I hope you did too. What's that? The little blue dragon enjoyed it, and he wondered if you could send some pictures of the moon. Maybe you could draw a picture of the moon and all the stars in the sky. That would be lovely. But it's that sad time when we have to leave you and go. So I hope you have a lovely day full of lots of lovely books and maybe some lovely drawings too. So without much ado, it's goodbye from the little blue dragon, and it's goodbye from me, Miss Ali from the library. Okay, wave goodbye, goodbye. See you next time.